Welcome to the Conquer Your Life podcast. Hello, Conquer crew. Welcome to another episode of the Conquer Your Life podcast. I am your host, Janelle Montero, and today we are talking about pivoting. For me, this is going to be a really big personal episode. I'm super excited to share with you some big news that's happening with Steve and I. By the time you listen to this podcast, it will already be in full effect. So I really wanted to share with you some amazing news happening in our world. So this is actually my last podcast here in this studio in Massachusetts because my husband, Liliana, Caillou, and I are moving to Sarasota, Florida. Yes, you heard that right. We are moving to Florida. Let me tell you, there's been a lot of feelings around this. If I wasn't in the middle of moving, I could actually show you my vision board. But my vision board this year, I don't know where it is. It's downstairs, I guess. I didn't want people coming and seeing my vision on my board when they came and looked at my house, I guess. But my vision board is full of the vibe of moving to Florida. My husband and I have loved Florida for so long. We have been together for 16 years, and we started our relationship by going to Miami. I would say we started going to Miami probably the first year we were together. And we went 1 or 2 times a year. And then we got married 10 years after being together in Miami. And we always wanted to live in Miami. We loved it. It has changed a lot, but I still love it. But to raise a family, no, I wouldn't want to live there. So we still had the intention of at some point moving to Florida. I just have all the feels for Florida and just island vibes in general, which is why we go to Aruba every year. But we really wanted to make a lifestyle shift for us because here in Massachusetts, it really is a lot about the hustle and bustle. I think here in New England in general, we tend to work because we don't know how to enjoy life. And I didn't want to get swallowed up in that because to be honest with you, we were getting swallowed up in that. So, for us, Florida was always a manifestation we were trying to reach, but didn't know when it would happen. And then when we had Liliana, I honestly didn't know if it would happen for a while. I didn't even put it out there to the universe, which makes sense why the universe didn't give it to us. And then this year when I really sat in what I wanted for our life, and we've talked about it numerous times, what we wanted for our lives, I put it on my vision board in January and I said, this is going to happen. We are going to make this happen one way or another, but we didn't know how it was going to all pan out. We have some friends down there and we did go to visit. And when we were down there one time, an opportunity came to Steve and he just didn't really think that it was the right opportunity just yet. But he was like, can we do this? Is this really what we're going to do? And I think it was just like the scariness for both of us. That's why we didn't think right away that, yes, we're going to do this. We're going to jump and do this. But then, a couple months down the road, an opportunity came to him that was just too good to be true. And that really did kind of force us to look at things and say, this is the lifestyle we want. We have this beautiful home. Yes, we have this beautiful home in Massachusetts, which God knows we have tried to find for so long, the perfect home for us. And we've only been here for 2 years, but it's not about the home. It is about the lifestyle for us and what we can accomplish and make of our lives. So what does that mean, right? Everybody here that knows me and is like, wait, doesn't she have a gym in Massachusetts? What's going to happen? I've been getting a lot of questions about this because Body Ambition Fitness is my baby, other than Liliana. It is my first baby. It's 8 years old. And I have built that business up to be so successful. And it has been an amazing ride. Coming from not having a background in business and creating a 6-figure business, an amazing gym, amazing community. These women are so empowering, so strong. Everybody's friends. It really is like when I say a fit tribe, like a fit fam, it sounds so cliche, but you will never experience a fit fam like this unless you're in it. So, it's really hard to describe the energy that's there. And I truly know that the energy is going to survive that way because of the people in place, not just the staff, but the people there are what make BABA. And I'm so blessed to have created and been behind that magic, right? So I am still behind that magic. So let me get that straight. I still own BA, okay? Body Ambition Fitness. I still own it. I am running it as a CEO, just as I do here. The only difference is now I will have a shit ton more time to not be not working in the business. I can be working on the business. Okay. It's different. I won't be personal training one-on-one. I won't be teaching the classes there, but I can create all these amazing new things for you guys and you guys that aren't even local to me and bring them to you. So I'm pivoting, but I'm not giving up. That's a difference. Okay. So I'm changing and evolving so BA can continue to grow. And I can also take on different roles in my life that I really feel passionate about. So by taking that step back and being just a business owner of Body Ambition and then helping use my creative juices to create new amazing things for you guys virtually is really going to help us grow. So Body Ambition is not closing, okay? So if you're looking for an amazing gym in the area, we still are around. We have an amazing staff in place. And, it forced me to put things in place a little differently so that it does run more like a tight ship because it's not all going to be relying on me to run it fully and be there every single day. So, it's going to allow for a lot more of the creative piece of it in that I can also reach all of you in a totally different way, which I'm excited about. I'm going to be having seminars online and my goal is to have some amazing retreats, guys. I really want to have some retreats and live events for y'all, whether you come in person or they're virtually. So there's going to be some amazing shifts going on, in my life. And also growing this podcast and growing Conquer Life brands as I've wanted to with the retreats, like I said. So I just want you guys to understand that, I'm not leaving the business. I'm just pivoting. Okay. I'm not who I was. I'm 41 years old. I'm not who I was when I was 31. I'm not who I was when I was 35. And you know what? Guys, you shouldn't be either. We've talked about this before. Okay. You should be growing and evolving. And if you're not, then you need to reassess what it is in your life that you want for yourself, right? Have you heard that enrollment is now open for the next round of my Conquer Challenge coaching program? It's time to get off the roller coaster ride of results and see long-lasting transformation through fitness, nutrition, and mindset coaching for an overall lifestyle shift that will have you conquering your life in just 3 months' time. Head over to JANELLE Montero today and apply. I look forward to working with you in conquering life. So that's literally what we did. We looked at our life and we said, what is the number one value to us as a family? It is time with family and freedom, okay? It is not financial goods. It is not, this elaborate house and the fancy cars, although we do have some pretty decent cars, I'm not going to lie. But we work hard. So I want you to understand, what is of value to you? And for us, it was creating more of a lifestyle change so that we could evolve as a family as well as evolve in business. By moving to Florida for us, not only are we going to be happier because we do love it there, but we don't have the family, correct, but we do have some friends there and I'm excited to meet new people. I'm really excited to meet new people. So if you are from Sarasota and you're listening to this episode or you live in the area, please reach out to me, shoot me a DM. I would love to meet you because I'm going to be growing some amazing community events in the area. But seriously, think about what's of value to you. value to me is that time with my family. It is the freedom of having more time together and doing different things together. So here in Massachusetts, like I said, we tend to work, hustle, 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 hustle. Being busy. If you're not busy, then you're lazy. This is literally the mindset that I was getting into. And it's not good, guys. It's not good. I swear that the reason why I have been struggling to get pregnant again is because my body is physically under stress. Like all of a sudden my knee is blown up again and I didn't do anything to injure it. Like it's just stress on my body. It's like holding me back. Because I'm not moving forward yet, right? I'm too stressed with everything going on. I got so much going on. And I don't even consider myself a stressful person. I don't say, oh my God, I'm so stressed today. Like, I'm not like that at all. Okay. You guys know I'm super positive. But when this year hit me and I literally looked at everything and I was like, something's wrong. And it happened after the miscarriage. So last November when I miscarried was when I said to myself, something's got to change because I really think that I'm running myself into the ground. I'm here, there, and everywhere. I'm trying to do too much. And I want to do these things. Like I love creating things. I want to do retreats and events. I want to do a podcast. I want to help people change their lives in my Conquer Challenge. I want to help people get healthy and fit and realize their self-worth and grow their confidence. Like I want to do all these things, but something's happening where I'm being stuck and not being able to shift into those things more because there is a time, right? There's only so much time. I'm a mom too, right? So by me saying I have trained my staff, amazing staff to be great trainers, to focus on form, to push people the right way, to know how to create programs, to teach them nutritionally. And then we have other things too that I'm still doing nutrition, right? I'm still doing competition prep. I have another competition coach under me. I have someone that helps with posing, but I'm also doing virtual posing. Am I making your head spin yet? Because there's a lot of offers there, right? So I had to kind of hone in on what I could pivot into best. What am I best at? So by helping my staff be able to take on the client role of training one-on-one and helping with some nutrition clients and also helping on some of the day-to-day things as a business owner, right? Help run the business, pick up the classes that I was teaching. That takes so much time away from, well, actually allows me so much more time to do those other things and pivot into really what my passion is, right? Which is touching tons of lives and creating confidence from within into making yourself fully worthy, right? Like transforming from the inside out, understanding what makes you tick, and then literally taking that and going full force into all of your goals. Like I really want you to understand that everything is possible for you. And that's why I'm doing this for myself. If I was to hold myself back, I am by no means teaching you guys the right way, right? I need to pivot into what I believe is my purpose and passion in order for you to also know, hey, you can step into yours, okay? So a lot of people don't understand why I am stepping back from BA, but because it is successful on paper, I make a paycheck, Like guys, like I'm not stepping back from BA. I'm helping it grow even more. And I'm just in different roles now. Okay. I'm just managing it on this, I don't have to keep explaining myself, but I know there's a lot of questions out there about it. So I just wanted to make sure that I touched on it. And also I'm helping you understand how to evolve yourself by taking a full solid look at what makes your life valuable to you. I cannot wait to be outside with Liliana all year round, help her explore and not be stuck in the house for 6 months. Literally, that's what it's like here in New England, right? So I'm ready to take on the assignment to get in more alignment with my life. So that's just what we're doing. So, we do get anxiety and stressed in our lives because we aren't listening to our needs. And when I miscarried in November, I took a clear look at what I needed to do to look at myself in my life, in our life as a family, to make a change, to make it better in more alignment and be in more alignment. So that's what we're doing. So that's where we're going, guys. So I'm just challenging you to take a step into your lives and really understand that it's okay to pivot. You can have one career, one decade, and a totally different one another decade. You can be a web designer one day, and then you might want to be, an artist the next. Like, it's just, you got to do more of what you love. Do more of what you love. And then everything else starts to fall into alignment. And when I really started to take a look at everything and what made me happy, it's always, 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 always making people feel their best. And my whole thought with this is, if I can make people feel their best and be their best without physically being there in person, and I can have that time to create things to touch more lives on a more purposeful level, then I need to do it. So that's what we're doing. So I want you to take a good look at your life, understand where you might need to pivot, okay? Because you don't need to live in that feeling like I had last year, where I was literally feeling like I was going to burst. I kind of feel like that now too, since we are moving and my house is in shambles. And, we're going to be homeless for a week before we move down there. So yeah, just a lot going on. But I know it's only temporary. But when you feel like that regularly because you are stuck, literally stuck, you feel stuck and you don't know where to start, the first step is looking at being vulnerable with yourself and taking a good hard look and being honest with yourself and saying, this isn't working for me. Why isn't this working for me? You got to write it all down, okay? What's not working for you? Why isn't it working for you? So that you can create the life that you desire, okay? The whole reason that I created this podcast was to teach you how to conquer your life. And I would be lying if I said I felt like I was conquering my life at one point last year, okay? Because was I successful? Sure, but successful doesn't mean conquering your life. And that's what I've talked about in my intro, right? Success is being in alignment. Success isn't a financial piece. Maybe it is to you, but I will tell you that will only get you so far if you're just looking at it financially, right? And just looking at it as like what you have. So let's not try to find our lives. Let's try to create our lives. That has always been a quote I have always gone to. Life is about creating your life. No, yourself. Life is about creating yourself, not finding yourself, right? Stop trying to find yourself. Stop trying to make yourself happy with what you have, only to then be dissatisfied because you really aren't going for what truly makes you happy. And you aren't going for what truly is meant for you. Even though it might be really hard to get there. It was really hard putting my house up for sale that I've only had for 2 years and that we tried so hard to get. Find, I should say. Tried so hard to find. But I know that home is where the heart is. It's not the house itself, right? So it's the experiences that you have, the memories that you make, and that is what we're striving for. So I hope that this podcast helps you think a little bit about how you can pivot in your life to create more purpose for your life, as it did with mine. Okay, so certain things happen in your life, like the miscarriage did to me. It helped me look at things in a different way, in a different light, and helped me see what I really needed in order to go towards my goals and dreams and the universe gave it to us at just the right time, right? When we were ready, just like it will with another pregnancy. I truly believe that. So leaning into that as much as possible and standing strong in that is really helping me to move forward through it. So I hope this inspires you to pivot in your own life and continue to challenge yourself to evolve. Until next time, guys, with strength, love, and light always. Hey, Conquer crew. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Conquer Your Life podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with someone else who you think will enjoy it as well. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the future tips, tricks, and motivation to conquer your life. Also, if you would please leave a rating or review, I would be forever grateful, as it helps me know I'm providing you with value and inspires me to keep providing you with some free badass content. If you are on social media, don't forget to screenshot this episode and tag me at JANELLE Montero and at Conquer Life Brands. I love engaging with all of you and sharing to my stories as well. Signing off until the next episode with strength, love, and light always.